Everybody, it's Carol Billing, and I'm your instructor for CWID, or Connecting with Ideas Gaming, Introduction to Gaming, I think. I don't know. Anyway, we call it CWID Gaming. Here's all my contact information. This is my office phone at the University of Idaho. I'm full-time faculty there. I'm part-time faculty at CWI. I just teach a couple classes for CWI, but you can call me at UIdaho, and I'm also there in Boise every day. I have a separate message in the announcements explaining how to get me on Voxer, which is a really great app. If you don't already use it, you can do voice messages or texting messages. So if you prefer that, that's also an option. You can follow my Facebook page, and that's general announcements on the Facebook page. Please don't message me on Facebook. I don't see it often. I don't go on there a lot. I'm best on Voxer for quick questions, and then email for more complicated questions or something I need to look up. Make sure you email me. Then I can email you back like a link or the answer or something like that. Okay, so read through this syllabus. It's kind of your standard syllabus, but it has my contact info. I try to get emails back in no longer than 2 days, although I may not work on a weekend, depending on the weekend. Read through all this super interesting stuff. 15-week semester. All work is due Monday of finals, and really you can work ahead because the whole course is open. My entire course is here on carolbilling.weebly.com. This is the same as if you are coming to class. So that's where you're going to go to get instructional videos from me or a content expert that I've researched and found. Okay, this explains your signature assignment, which is also detailed on my Weebly. Grading is pretty straightforward, and that's on your total percent for the whole semester. And that should be accumulating, as we go through. Probably one of the things that's most significant is that once your grade is in the grade book for 2 weeks, it's done. So make sure you check your grades every week to make sure they are entered correctly. Okay, your course calendar, which I'm going to show you in just a second, explains all the assignments that are due for the semester. Late work, you have to have an exceptional reason. This explains the steps for doing that. This is your textbook, so you want to grab that. Especially, it'd be great if you can get a digital copy, because I think once you work through each semester, it isn't something you'll refer back to later. Okay, all assignments are due 5 p.m. on Mondays. That's probably the most difficult aspect of the class. Students forget that it's Monday at 5, or they wait till 4 o'clock at 5. They wait till 4 o'clock on Monday and have a crisis and can't get the paper in by 5. So this semester I'm going to be really strict on this deadline because it kills me when papers come in late. I need to stay on track, and I reserve Monday nights to do your grading after 5. I try to get your grading done quickly after you've submitted it, so you get that feedback before the next week. So what I would recommend is that you make your deadline the Sunday night before at midnight or whenever you go to bed or whatever. Like Sunday night, do your work for Monday. So you're always turning your work in a day ahead. Number one, it's just a great habit. But number two, if you have a problem, you can fix it on Monday, and you're not doing it at 4 o'clock on Monday and having a crisis. So work smart and make it easier on yourself. Put that deadline, even though I have Monday at 5, put yours Sunday night at midnight. Okay, the rest of this is all pretty straightforward, and probably you've seen it in other classes. I think it's kind of common information. Let's take a look at your course calendar. All right, so I set this up, and it's pretty straightforward. Every row is a week. So here's our first week, and these are the 3 assignments due this week. There's your link to do your Flipgrid introduction. Excuse me. And you've got 2 wikis in Blackboard. Before you do any of this, you want to go to my Weebly and take a look at what I have up there for you to begin. Let's see. I can grab this really quickly. Yes, so this is my Weebly, and you're going to click on CWID Gaming, which is going to take you to this page that's here now. And read through gaming news, degree information, start here first. So those 3 things for the first week is where I would review those 3 pages. And then you can go back to the calendar. It's going to start to make a little bit more sense. where these are, what they are, etc. Anything a wiki or journal or assignment is all in Blackboard. So everything is submitted in Blackboard. Okay, Flipgrid is the only exception to that. And then the deadline is always right here, and that's a Monday at 5 o'clock. So what I would do is print this out, check each one of these off when you do it, and then I would actually cross this out and make it 121. So it's the Sunday before, cross this out, 128, all the way down. And then you're always getting it in Sunday night before it's due. By the time you get down here, you're going to be pretty confident and navigating everything pretty well. But this is where we get to your signature assignment, and that is submitted in Blackboard, but it's a different section called signature assignment. And you'll see that in the Blackboard tour, which is another video in your announcements. Please make sure you watch all the videos and announcements. I think I just have this one in the Blackboard tour. One of the things I do to communicate information in this calendar is I constantly change the color of this. So right now, everything is a super light green because I just, everything is open and ready for you to work on. You can work ahead. When it's due, I'll change it to this darker green. And when I've graded it, it'll be the darkest green, this third dark green. And that way you can know like where I'm at with my grading. And if you see something's dark green and you didn't get a grade, send me an email so we can figure out what happened. All right, I think that is it for this. This calendar is not going to change. Your course is completely set. Everything is open. So I would encourage you to work a week ahead so that if you have an emergency or you need to leave town for a couple of days or you get sick, that you have that buffer for yourself. I'm looking forward to the course. I'll see you guys soon online.